What's up, guys? Welcome back to another WakuProductions video. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe and stay tuned for all of our videos. Anyway, so here we are getting off the SkyTrain and headed to the water taxi. From the water taxi, we ended up going to check out all the temples. And I think we saw about probably 10 temples that day. We own this boat. We own this. There was a lot of walking. It was hot and humid. It was cloudy, so you know the humidity was real that day. So I mean, we got some pretty nice views. I mean, just being on the water taxi. And here it is, where you see more of the Thai people. This is more tourism based. And I mean, there's a lot of Americans there. A lot of people from Australia, China, Korea, Spain. We had people, you know, from all over the world next to us. Now, the thing about this is that you gotta understand that Thai people are very, very, very serious about Buddhism. They love Buddha. And here we are entering the Emperor's Palace. Thai Disneyland. They call it Thailand. Is that weird? Literally sweating. Yeah, I know. Just waiting to get tickets.
Sorry, you cannot use this.
So we got into the temples and then we started checking out. There was this mural that went all across the palace. Here you can basically see that there was these temples, ginormous temples that were made from recycled materials. There were plates, gems, glass, crystals. I mean, you got it all. Tiles. They had everything. They use everything to their, you know, their resources for sure. They were very resourceful people.
Half human, half chicken. You guys want to bless each other?
I want to bless you because
Bless me.
you cool yourself off.
Bless me, bro. Bless me.
God bless you.
Hold it.
You are blessed.
This is what I call Thai Disneyland, Thailand, because that thing is a ginormous palace.
Ginormous. Bamboo ladder. One dude's holding it. Other dude's working. It's tight. Good job. Looks good.
We ended up going to Wat Pho to see the golden Buddhas of Bangkok, which is the Reclining Buddha. It was built in 1832. Lays about 150 feet. That's like 46 meters.
Go check out some feet, some Buddha feet.
So the story of the feet, basically, there's about 108 crystal gems that are laid inside the feet that are supposed to be about prosperous stories and signs. And we were told that the stories are about what happens in the afterlife of Buddhist beliefs.
There's 100 of these. This is the first school of massage that they opened up in Thailand in this temple. The king was heavily into education, so he wanted to educate his people. So he opened up a massage school. Interesting. This is the Thai yoga garden, where Thai people do yoga, I guess. It's good for exercise.
This is also herbs, so people can come and learn about herbs.
Oh, this is the herbs?
Can't do that.
Oh. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's crazy.
Sitting under the tree only one night. Yes, and then he reached enlightenment.
So the story that she talks about is basically telling us who Buddha is. Buddha is basically a prince who's supposed to be destined to become a king. However, he gives it up and starts to wander, and he's on a mission and a journey to find the enlightenment lifestyle, and he reaches that stage after a night of spending it under a tree. So we arrive at Wat Arun, and Wat Arun is basically a another chapel and temple.
Wat Arun, Wat Arun, or the former name is Bangkok. No. So this temple is an old temple since Ayutthaya period, but after Ayutthaya fell down, yeah, there I told you there are two guys taking the boat along.
Guys, so we get blessed by a Buddhist Thai monk, and after the blessing, he ties a piece of string around our wrists, and it's supposed to be there for protection. I think everybody is still wearing it to this day. I'm not too sure if anybody's taking it off, but I know I still have mine. There's a crown all the way at the top of that. So I mentioned earlier that, you know, Thai people are very resourceful, and they really use a lot of the Chinese porcelain and plates and all types of stuff. You'll be able to see it here in some of these videos.
Plates and bowls.
But so these steps were super steep. I mean, this temple goes all the way up about 70 meters. So it's about 200 feet high.
It's a sketch.
So as I already told you, they will offer something to the Buddha when they go to the temple. It can be different kind of flower, can be jasmines, marigold, but a lot of Thai people use lotus flower. As is a symbol of the Buddha when he born, this flower is blooming up, and also after he reached enlightenment, he used this flower to do his teaching, his sermon to all the monks. When Thai people would like to offer something, they make it most beautiful before they offer.
So I'm folding a lotus flower to give as an offering to Buddha in Wat Arun, and I really wish we had these in America, because I would give this to the, you know, I would have gave these to the girls in high school that I dated. It would have saved me a lot of money. I was told that some of the kids here in these poor countries have no food, no education, and families are so deep in poverty that have to get their kids to go into Buddha temples and schools in order to get education, and even that is not the highest level of education.
Boy Henry. Alright, well, Sebastian said he's gonna jump into the water, see how long he can survive. That was wicked, man.